Welcome to Boing Boing TV. We're here outside the Federal Building in Los Angeles, and there are a bunch of Tibetan people who are demonstrating here in support of sovereignty and human rights inside Tibet.
We are supporting what is going on in Tibet.
You made your own sign. Okay, what does this sign say?
Free Tibetans right now, I mean it.
Free Tibetans right now, I mean it. How does all of this make you feel? Why are you out here today?
A lot of people died today,
Right.
so we're pretty sad and pretty angry because they killed like our people.
My family live in Labrang, Gansu province.
And in Labrang, this is where a huge demonstration took
they were
place,
saying,
right?
yeah, they were saying there were about more than 4,000 people were protesting in Labrang.
Which is unprecedented in Tibet.
There was this point that you can't really move because the crowd was so big. And then the person that I spoke with, he said that he was kind of in the back, but he saw they were throwing grenades and then they were shooting.
Who was throwing grenades?
Chinese military. They were throwing grenades and then they were, first of all they were shooting in the air, but afterwards they were shooting among the people. So he was saying that around 70 people were killed.
70?
7-0. That's what they were saying.
Have you looked at the internet, at the pictures and videos? So tell me about what that was like.
I found a lot of people dead, army tanks coming toward Tibetans, shooting at them. A lot of people laying on the floor.
His Holiness said, don't be angry, but we are human, and it just comes from inside when you see something like that in the TV or internet.
Do you have a sense of what the situation is like there now in terms of the military presence?
I am from a nomadic family, so yesterday they were, you saw on BBC News, that's where I grew up. People were getting on the horses and raising Tibetan flag.
Normally, in normal circumstances, does people in your family have cell phones? Could you just call them?
Yes, I can call them. Yeah, I can.
But you can't now because
I can somehow. I call them, but something happens and then no respond and then nothing. I can't talk. There's no other person. There's no person on the other end.
Every year we commemorate the uprising all over the world. Wherever there are Tibetans, there's always commemoration of the event. Starting on March 10th, which is the 49th anniversary of the Tibetan uprising, which occurred in 1959. At that time, the Dalai Lama, along with about 80,000 Tibetans, fled into exile, most of whom ended up in India. For the first time in nearly 20 years, Tibetans inside Tibet actually also rose up and demonstrated, because, as you know, there are no demonstrations allowed in Tibet or China. If anybody demonstrated in any way, they know ahead of time that they're taking their life in their own hands. They could either be killed or they will be tortured for sure. And the Chinese government passed a law which said that all reincarnations of all our religious teachers, lamas, must be approved by the Communist Chinese government. Not only do they want to control Tibetans in this life, but they're reaching beyond into the next life. Yes, we are under the boot heel of the Chinese government, but they were really rubbing the heel into your back, when you're down on the ground and you're oppressed. And this is like, yes, we are in power and we're going to show it, and you're going to know it. Because
even after death.
Even after death. We're going to control, what you believe and what you do after, in the next life.
Tibetan tea.
Changamo.
Tibetan.
Your grandma brought over some tea for us. It tastes kind of salty. What's the name in Tibetan? What's the word in Tibetan?
Chapter.
We have some for you too.
Thank you.